Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and today we gotta cook. We gotta make some methane. Not meth in general. Stretch. Look, I've just stretched, but we can stretch again just for your personal enjoyment, Odaba. There you go. Big stretch. Alright, so we gotta... Oh shit. Okay, well this is how the stream starts with me going to go get water. I was not as prepared as I should have been. I was talking to Panda. Back in a moment so I can do that. This is how we start the stream, apparently. Alright, we're back. That's not how you start a stream, guys. It's pathetic. What sort of operation are we running here? Alright. Oh, I needed that after my short run. Okay, so as I was saying, we need to make methane. Now, methane is being a problem because we need methanol, and for that we need methane. So, gosh, I'm out of breath already. I'm too excited for my own good. Don the mask. Odaba, you just going through all the redeems right now? Okay, so the mask is being worn as Odaba's request. So, we've got methane down here, and it's pretty cool. I like it. But the problem is I think we're having hydrogen problems. Yes, we are. The good news is hydrogen problems are easily solved. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 of these hydrogen facilities down, and that should hopefully result in, you know, hydrogen existing. So just pump it out of the ground. We're going to have to get rid of the wastewater as well. I missed one. Oh, what the shirt? I did miss one. You're quite right. And so, gosh, let's do what the shirt. As we all know, it starts with the song. Do 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 do. What the shirt. Alright, it's time for What the Shirt. Today on What the Shirt, we have 2 samurais pillow fighting. I don't really know what else to add with that, it's just kind of cool. I think it is The Last Pillow Fighters is the name of the shirt, and as it damn well should be called that. Alright, that's What the Shirt. I don't know why the theme song started, but I'm glad that it did, because the theme song of What the Shirt is like my favorite part of it. Alright. So what we're going to do is chuck that hydrogen into there. That should hopefully ignite more of these. Yeah. We do seem to be having a carbon dioxide problem, but really? Why? Are we really having a carbon dioxide problem, or are we just being lazy? I think we're just being lazy. Okay, well, laziness stops here now, buddy. I'll have no lazy factories. Not using compressed gases, twice the speed for the same amount of product. No, I guess we're not using them. I think the plan here then, we're going to change the story, is the next generation of making methane will do that, but we haven't done it yet. Next generation, okay? Everything's looking a little better. Hydrogen could be pushed out faster though, oddly enough. Oh, I see why, because we haven't actually got rid of the wastewater. Foolish move. Okay, that'll get rid of the wastewater. Okay, and probably push everything through a little bit better. And let's set up some pumps just to help push everything through. There we go, it's pushing through the absolute max that it can, which is concerning. Yeah. Compressed gases might be a problem. That's actually a valid point that I hadn't really considered. But we'll get there. Don't you worry. Okay, everything is pushing through my hydrogen to make my methane. I am hoping that means methanol is being made more of. That was almost a sentence. We probably need to turn them into better production modules as well, just to get that extra little bit of efficiency out of it. And we probably need to grab some carbon dioxide as well. So maybe another line of carbon dioxide makers. Which is actually pretty simple, aside from the fact I think we have sort of messed things up for reasons. So we'll just cut out those extra unwanted lines and make some more carbon dioxide. Hopefully we've got everything we need. Does look pretty good. And we do need to power it as well, but that's not really a problem. Powering things is almost the easiest thing in the world these days. I mean, I'll rephrase that. Having power lines is easy. Actually having the power itself is problematic due to we are still using kind of the wrong stuff, but nothing I can do about that. Why is this stopped being made? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Just seeing if I can take off the mask, because quite frankly it's just not comfortable today. I don't know why, some days the mask just doesn't feel right. And I can't explain that. You know, some people say scientists can explain it, but I don't think they can, any more than they can explain the tides. Alright, so let's go get some production modules, because I feel like if we can just grab, like, I don't know, a couple of hundred of them, maybe even more, I think that might improve production here. Good news is, I think we've already improved production, so that should result in more lubricant, which is the real reason we're doing this. After that, we've got to go back into filter mode and build some filters, because turns out level 2 filters will actually fix a lot of my science woes and give me plenty of time to build the large assemblers. I mean, in fact, I think the filters getting sorted is going to give me so much time, I might actually have to start working on nuclear in the middle there, which my uncle told me that nuclear is very good and very powerful. So I'm going to believe him because he's a very smart man. You know, very educated. 50 hours until the burger festival. Oh yeah, buddy. I heard there was going to be good weather for your burger festival. Could I add a points redemption for wasting your points? You know what? I got a plan. I got a plan for that. I'll have something for next time. We're going to do a new thing. It's going to be Stream King. Okay? The way Stream King is going to work is it's going to double in price every stream that it's used and half, or maybe third in price every time it isn't. Okay, so then whoever pays that is the Stream King for that day, and then it'll go up. How about that? Stream King. We have a better name. Prized Cat, I don't know. Working on it. I've literally just come up with the idea now, so you gotta excuse me for having a shit name. I'm already gonna do it. Maybe we make Panda come up with the name. Alright. So. I came all this way for the production modules. 200 points used, not wasted. That's true. I didn't really... I still really haven't accounted for that. I'll see if Panda can come up with a good way. Get her on the spot. Loves that. Panda does not actually love that, but she's gonna get it anyway. Alright. Consult a tarot deck. Oh, I don't have a tarot deck right now. I really do need to learn tarot. Like, that is one of the things I was thinking I should have a redeem for, which is like reveal a tarot card and explain what that means to your fortunes. But I haven't learned tarot, so it's ultimately, as usual, it's Thief's fault. That's okay. I expect that. Do I believe in tarot? Absolutely not, but it doesn't mean I can't give you a tarot reading. It's the reversed Empress. A scam, absolutely. Yeah, look, 100%. But you know what? If tarot makes people feel better about their lives, who am I to judge, you know? And besides, I'm not actually charging money, so... But I do actually need to learn it. I need to learn a thing that I don't believe in. Yes, I can see how this is good logic. But it is still the logic that I have. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad, then why the hell you look so sad, eh? Yeah, explain that. Why the hell do you look so sad? Turns out it doesn't make you happy, does it? Plunk. Look, here in SeiferKatt Studios, we're all about the scams. Scams like Seif knows what he's doing. Seif is a good player, and Seif is a good cat. He's actually a terrible cat. But we can't tell anyone that, because there'll be hell. Absolute hell. I feel like we're still not really producing enough hydrogen. Okay, well, you know what? Answer to that is very simple. Produce more hydrogen. All about the cats, no penguins? Okay, well that's good. Even penguins. Penguins never did anything for me. Except for, you know, the penguin, like Mr. Cobblepot. Like, he's done a lot for me. He's a real member of, like, treasured member of society, that Mr. Oswald Cobblepot. I had a moment there where I couldn't remember, like, the penguin's first name, and I was like, oh shit, this is important. It is Oswald, right? I don't know. I'm not a Batman fan. Alright. More hydrogen is pushed in here, which produces more methane, which should produce more methanol. I mean, it does actually look like it's going well. This, oh, you know what? The real challenge is, does it look more here? You're making 1.4 steel chests a minute using... Why do you need so many steel chests? What are you making? What are you making, JP? That's a lot of resources for a strange thing. I know there's probably a reason for it. Oh, look at that methane. It's going nuts. Yes, baby. I wish I hadn't said it like that. That was weird. But methanol, aside from where we had that weird peak, because I think we had a lot of methane, we're back. We were gone? I didn't know we were gone. Where did we go? Yay. I'm curious, where did we go? It buffered, oh. I don't see any dropped frames for me. That's concerning. Is Twitch having a bad day? I saw some rumors of that going on, that people were sad about something happening. Twitch sees the stream is broken into parts now. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that. Probably not great. I've been online for a minute and a half. What? How dare they? How bloody dare they? People are always unhappy about something happening. That is a valid point. That is a very valid point. You know, at first there was nothing, and then there was something, and everyone was very upset about that. I can't remember the full line of it, but you know, it's like the start of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I know one of you will know the start of Hitchhiker's Guide. Like, there's no way someone doesn't know the start of that in here without Googling. I know one of you would know that. I'd be very confused and surprised if someone didn't know. At first I was afraid I was petrified. Ah, classic ABBA song, that one. Very classic ABBA. I don't even care that that one's not ABBA. Like, I refuse to learn who it's actually by. ABBA, clearly. And I will never learn anything otherwise. Okay. So, other things we need to do today. We do need to get around to... Actually... Yeah, we got time. I think. Yeah, okay. We've still got time. That's fine. Other things we absolutely need to do today is probably start mining more aluminium, because I think it's getting a bit pathetic over here. Like, it looks sad. It's doing its best, but its best, it just ain't good enough. So what we're going to do is find an aluminium field, which I was thinking, this one here looks delicious. And you know what they say, always go for the delicious aluminium fields, don't go for the subpar ones. You go for a subpar aluminium field, you're going to be hungry, you're going to be cranky, you don't want that shit. You're better than that. You know, only go for the tasty aluminium fields. Sorry, bauxite, I remember it makes aluminium, but it isn't aluminium. The setting... I thought I had that. Hang on, let's have a quick look at that now. I'm sorry. Settings called disconnect protection. I thought I had that on. It's not on. Oh. Well, there we go. Well, it's on now. Mature content. Oh, hang on. Inappropriate for younger viewers. I think this level of spaghetti is pretty inappropriate for younger viewers. I may never broadcast... Oh. I may never broadcast sexual activity. Wasn't planning to. Nudity. You wish. Threats. Probably not. Extreme violence. Yeah, no, I mean, extreme violence, it's just... This is mental anguish, this bus. Okay. Thank you for that. I honestly thought I had set that on, but clearly not. Anyway, I don't think we need to go to mature content. I think we're good. I don't think we've got any more mature content than what we see right here. Okay. So, let's get some miners, which, you know, is important for the mature content, I suppose. It's a bit of a miner joke there. Hope you enjoyed it. We could grab that bauxite, but quite frankly, I don't care, because it's only 1.9 million, and I'm going to go for the 6.7. You know what we're going to do? We're also going to set it up. Actually, this doesn't look as much as I thought. Just a minor joke, indeed. Okay. I'm going to set this up like this. Okay. And we're going to snap to grid. And we're going to make a blueprint for this. Because snap to grid relative, thank you very much. Much better. Get rid of that one, that was stupid. There we go. Okay, so that works significantly better than what we used to have. Ah, no it doesn't. It doubles the... Okay, let's try that again, except this time let's do it right. Because what we actually want to do... So that was fine. I like that. But we really only want to do one of these. Right? And then we snap to grid, relative. Yeah. Or, here's the easier thing, you just change the width. There we go. I think that fixes it. Guess we'll find out, won't we? There we go. That's correct. Good. I'm glad we solved that. Blueprinting. I think we got it in the end, right? Just clean up the edges. We can probably put those down ourselves. Okay. And that should get bauxite sorted. And that should help mining for future endeavors. Okay. Look, that was relatively painless. And now we just want to something like this created. And that's going in, right? Yes. That goes in. Oh. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm happy with that. The moment we are looking at a train stop and you're just like, am I happy with this? What is happiness? Is there happiness in the literature club? The answer is no. There is no happiness that can be found in the literature club. Okay. Okay, then the next thing we want to do is probably something like this, but not exactly this. Actually, no, exactly that. We may have a minor problem there. That's alright, we'll sort it. This will allow 3 trains. And if we put an electrolyzer right here, we can fuel the train with the aforementioned electrolyzer. Ah! What a big brain move. Sorry, when I say things like that, like a big brain move, I'm like, man, no one believes that. Not even you believe that, Steve. But, you know, you gotta try. You gotta try and believe yourself. Yeah, it's a bit like that sometimes. We're going to need to start upgrading those things very soon. Not yet, but very soon. Okay, so that gets that all together, which is pretty good. What a good emoji. That's probably the best emoji I've seen in ages. Just what a brilliant emoji. Okay. Am I just being patriotic right now? Absolutely. You gotta be patriotic occasionally, right? Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Ugh. 5 lines is an annoying number to get. That's alright. And I think we're about to run out of belts. The good news, I think we should, assuming I haven't stuffed this up, have a belt train. We don't have a belt train. I think because we don't have lubricant. Yeah, but lubricant should be being made. Yeah, I'm feeling that right now. But it's being made. We send that lubricant out into the wild, wild world. It's not going to go where we need it. Okay, so I guess we will need to go pick it up. That's all right. And then, of course, we do need to actually connect it to everything else, which... There we go. And that should be called... Oh, hell, no, hang on. We've made a critical error here. Abandon! Abandon! We forgot to box it up. Oh, crud. Okay, we've done these boxes before. The boxes were like that. Okay. The problem is I don't know if we've got enough boxes to do this. Okay. And then everything else connects properly. Okay. You can lend me some boxes? I'd appreciate that. Oh, of course, because you're making lots of them. Unfortunately, it's boxers, not boxes. Which I appreciate the offer, but it's kind of a different thing. It's putting things in the boxes, not the place where they go. Like, we're putting the bauxite into boxes. I guess that's why they call it bauxite, right? Makes sense. Okay, so we just need to go grab... We're going to need some boxes. Okay. How do we make boxes? They require inserter 3s and small assemblers. Yeah, I'm sure they do. At some point we will make a machine that makes these things, I suppose. Haven't done it yet, but one day. Now that I've said there is no happiness in the Literature Club, all I can think of in my head is just the theme song for Doki Doki Literature Club. And that's not helpful. That's just not helpful at all. It's not a good song, but I like it. You know, a friend once commented that my music tastes are really just songs that I liked once and then I'll just keep listening to. I'm like, is that a problem? He's like, no, it's what a lot of people do. I think he was just kind of judging my music tastes, which, to be fair, you know, there's a question in Ask Panda, which is questioning my music tastes, and I'm sure she will do the same. Because Panda and I have very different music tastes. Okay, so... What else do I need? I need speed... No, do I need speed module 1s? I do need speed module 1s, inserter 3s. Okay. Grab some inserter 3s, because I know they're around here somewhere. There they are. Speed module 1s. Which probably live up here somewhere. I'm fairly certain they live up here. And some small assemblers. And then we make boxes. I gotta say it weird, because it sounds like I'm saying boxes, and it's a different thing. I can never find them when I'm looking for them. I'll know them when I see them, but I can't see them right now. Kind of got a weird L shape because reasons. Mostly bad design reasons. Kind of like that, but not that. I don't even remember what side. Oh, is that it? No. I've lost them. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I just realized we have a train that carries these. That's how I should have done it. Because we have small assembler 2s right here. And it's absolutely chock-a-block full of what we want. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait for it. I really should design faster trains at one point. Ignore the signaling, just go! No, it's being held up by another train. Is it your turn now? Even with improving this line, it's still not great. This is still an improvement of what it was, which is not great. But that's okay, because once it gets here, we should be able to grab my small assembly. Oh, science finished, huh? Not expected. Is that an easy one? 1600, not really. Okay, well. I got jammed. Here I was thinking it wasn't going to get jammed again. I think it can go now, right? Go now. There it goes. I'm pretty sure it makes the final destination now. No items, only Fox, final destination. Oh, for fudge's sake. You know what? I don't know why I didn't just walk down and get it. This intersection is hell. I know that. Okay. Make 100 boxes. We'll find my car again. Alright. We're on the road again. And by that I specifically mean we're not on the road at all. Because I haven't actually built any road. Can't be trusted with such minor things. Alright. Ah, yes, and of course, nothing will work that way. Because I haven't designed it to work that way. There. Okay, and then we finish that off. Connect that up. And here comes the bauxite. Lovely. Could it be faster? Yeah, probably, but I mean, coming through, let's not complain, right? Beggars can't be choosers, as they say. Okay, and so now we will go over to the aluminium production station and have a way of bringing trains into it. I had a moment there that I wasn't quite sure where the aluminium station was, so I thought I'd just crash into it. And it's actually not where I thought it was. For some reason I was going to go to the aluminium station that I built when I started the game. Well, it wasn't even a station, it was just some aluminium, I suppose. But it wasn't going to help anything, so what was my plan? Not sure. I wonder if it wouldn't be a bad idea to build it up here. I don't think these needed that often. And then they can all... Oh, they're all done? Okay. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of this aluminium is sort of... Wait. A lot of this is done now. There's going to be like a little bit of holdouts as it finishes off, but quite frankly... I mean, we're talking about 415... And I guess a little bit there. But we do need to have an in and out. Maybe we... Oh, geez, I hadn't really considered how we're going to do this. Suppose we could go in from here. Like in from down here, cut through there, have out, and then distribute it back into the network that way. That might be the best way, given where we're at right now anyway. And then we somehow take it out again. So we can either spin around, which is going to be tricky, or we can just force it to go upwards. I don't know if I like forcing it to go upwards. What's the plan with this part? The plan with this part can actually be moved quite easily. Hang on a moment, everyone. I will be right back. Just got to sort something out really quickly. Just a moment. The point of what part, sorry? Which part is there no point to? The one I moved? It was to make sure that some of the stuff was boxed and some of it wasn't. It was to make it consistent. It's a very interesting question though. Why is that there? It's mostly make it consistent, as I said. I don't know why I had to repeat that. I mean, I literally just said why it was there. I'm like, no, I have to say it again. Do that. I should make it one way. Yes, it is. Good. Hey, Hellbait. Welcome. Okay. So yeah, the whole part of this is some of the stuff's coming in as boxed iron, and some of it isn't, and that's got to be not like that. It's not a lot of boxed stuff right now, just because, but it'll be more like that later. Okay, and we want... Honestly, how do we do the iron drop station? That's a very good question. Poorly, actually. I remember that. I wasn't happy with that. I did it like this, but I'm really not happy about this station, so we will need to fix that shortly. Okay. Anyway, we're going to do 4 of those. And also upgrade them all to... That wasn't the upgrade button. Upgrade them all to greens. Oh, hey. Oh, you want to drop off some of this bauxite that I'm carrying. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know what they were doing. Okay, you guys happy now? Okay. Quite frankly, these probably can be changed entirely. This whole area can probably be just removed. And I think should be removed. The glory of our empire, it shall be destroyed. And this area, ooh. Area also will have to be moved then. We may be over here. Figure that out in a moment. The drones were sad. Let's put the drones back in there. Because you don't want to deal with sad drones. Who knows what danger they would get up to. Oh, I feel like I didn't want to remove that pipe. And yet, I did. And then I want to put a boxer. I remember what a boxer looks like. Have I literally forgotten what a boxer looks like? I know I've got like 100 of the bloody things. I just can't see them, that was the problem. There they are. Okay. And then what I want to do is connect that to there. Connect that into there. Connect that into there. Finally, you'll never guess what I'm going to say. That's right, connect that into there. One, two, three. What? What is this madness that I am witnessing, that I have wrought upon my factory? Like, honestly, what is this? Inefficient in a way that only I can do, but shouldn't. It is unacceptable what I have seen this day. But not too surprising, just unacceptable. Okay, then we connect this into here where it belongs. Connect this into here. I don't like the fact that it's going red instead of blue, but that's okay. One problem at a time, I suppose. And look, we chuck those in there. It shouldn't happen too often. It's fine. Okay, and finally, that's bauxite B drop. Go get bauxite B pick, which I guess we never put a radar station in there. Because why would you? I really wish it wasn't using that area, but it is. Look, let's upgrade the... We have better crushers. Just crusher ones. Okay. Let's upgrade these first. Actually, no, you know what? I'm seeing a lot of things need to be upgraded right about now. We're going to need to get crusher 2s. We can get those in a moment. But we are making progress, and that's what we're really after. Progress one step at a time. Okay. That intersection remains absolutely rubbish and shockingly bad. And I don't know if there's really a way to fix that aside from just build better, which I've improved it a little bit, but I think there's only so much you can actually do to fix it. Now what I'm going to go do is get something I really needed, which I was looking at this and I knew what it was. And honestly, I can't think of what it is, but that's okay. Oh yeah, Crusher 2s. Crusher 2s, they're here, I believe. Yes, they are. There they are. First off, we'll put all the Crusher 1s in here, because quite frankly, we don't need those. And we'll just grab 100 of them. Logic to limit incoming trains. Like on the signaling? Is that what you mean? Like on the signaling logic? Limit incoming trains? I don't know if I can do that on signaling, can I? Also, logic implies that I have a plan for it, which I don't really. Aluminium's important, but it's not that important. We will label train limit of 3. I think we can do 3 trains in this, so 5. So that would go here? No, we can't put 3 trains here, only 2. That's right. We will go set up another train over there though, because that is required. But I mean, quite frankly, I mean, hey, look, aluminium's coming through. Oh wait, crud. Suppose I should... Oh, you know what? No, it's fine, it's fine. Not ideal, but it shouldn't be really needing to run for too long. It'll use up the aluminium we have. That's what matters. So I am anticipating a train coming by very soon. Hey. On its way. And looks like there's not going to be any train jams as well. Never mind. I was wrong. Clearly. It was a foolish idea to think that that would be working fine. Crap, the science finished and I still haven't actually started on filters. That's disappointing. That's alright. Disappointing to me. Like, I admit that it's entirely my fault, but that's okay. I think what we need to do is get some of these trains fixed so that way we can like have a train further deeper into it. That seemed to really help this side. Yeah, because see, that train was coming in even though that would have jammed up everything, so that's okay. What I think the plan here is to do is I'm going to go up here and just steal that train. And it's not even a steel train, it's... Oh god, it's moving. Fine. Nope, 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 nope. Great. We put this train down real quick. And just tell it to go to bauxite pick. And everything should be fine. Yeah, look at that aluminium. It's coming through so fast. Wouldn't even believe how fast it's coming through. Everyone believes how fast it's coming through. It is quite believable. Okay. Doesn't matter. Point that matters is it's time to build filters. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. Okay, that's easily done. Because we don't need a lot of filters, I think we could probably build out here. Like in the far future of the Wild West. But, you know, aluminium's coming through. That's what we really needed. Like, it may not be quite the levels that we wanted, but hey, it's coming through. Where are you trying to go and why are you not doing it? Why do you refuse to move? Is it because you're scared of another train? That why? Are you scared? You were scared. Okay. We'll go sort that out as well before we go and sort out the filters for the science. The specimens, apparently. I wasn't quite sure which way to go there, so I thought I'd just run into it. Oh, is iron done? No. Iron's still kind of going. Okay. Interesting. I suppose that is the conclusion there, isn't it? It just reminds me of Hearts of Iron, you know, like where you start to bring in like more and more soldiers as the war goes on. It's like the young men start dying off or being in the war. You're like, well, time to get older soldiers in. Now I know, of course, real war is not Hearts of Iron, but you know, it is a comparison that I can make. They have no training, they will die. Oh dear. I mean, what are they going back to the old World War II strategy of just Russian steamroller? That's fine in a video game, but you know, when people actually are dying, that's great. The whole situation's not great though. Anyway, I'm going to change topic because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And my only thing I can do is go, oh, it's like video game, guys! And that's, I don't think that's a very helpful comment to make. You know, now that I've made it, I thoroughly regret it. Okay. So we're going to change the Yatagarasu stations a little bit. So before, they were like this. Right, I think the problem we have is we have a little bit too much output. Not this time, actually, it should be fine. I don't know if that works that way. That seems suspicious at best. Ha ha ha! At that point, we have tricked you. You are now declared war on us! That seems like the sort of bullshit that I do in board games. And then my opponent just looks at me and goes, no, you did actually start the siege. I'm like, nah. Not how I remember it. And then I get my ass kicked. It's a weird tactic, but I guess it's for the domestic crowd. I guess that makes kind of sense. Still just weird. As I said, I don't understand war. And I'm not going to pretend to. Alright, just collecting everything together. I just realized the green belts are still correct looking, and that makes me happy. We're out of battery power, I guess. That's okay. We were running out of everything anyway. We need to go get stations, tracks. Thing. Okay. Oh wait, why did I think the bots were going to do something with that? They literally have no power right now. Don't mind me just sailing straight into that. Oh, apparently they do have a little bit of power just to fix my stuff-ups. Cute. Yeah, I don't think anyone anticipated it lasting quite as long as it has, though. I mean, at least I didn't. Honestly, I kind of expected Ukraine to collapse pretty quickly. But then again, I think so did Russia. Anyway, look, you know what, Veldak? As much as I appreciate the conversation, I'm going to get away from this topic now. I apologize, but I really have nothing to add on this one. It is very fascinating, but I can't really say anything about it. Okay, we're gonna need some train stops. Do need those, and we need no, we don't need logic circuits. We're fine with those. We need some tracks. First, we're gonna run into this power line a few times just to show that we mean business. You don't crash into things a few times, they're gonna think you're weak, and I don't want them to think I'm weak. I'm not. I'm real strong. Like, I'm really strong. And you go, damn, didn't know Seif was so strong. Well, I am, okay? I'm real strong. Having to say I'm real strong that many times makes me really suspicious. Maybe I'm not strong. Sus. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some more belts because I have a funny feeling we're gonna need those very soon. If I can remember what belts they're up here. We need pipes? No, we're fine with pipes for now. In fact, we're more than fine for pipes. In fact, we're actually too fine for pipes. Can we pipes just a tad? Thanks. Yeah, we're good. I'm not carrying anything that's absolutely any useful whatsoever. Okay, so let's go back to building the filters. Now the good news is once we get the trains in, the filters will be built fairly quickly, and we will be at filter 2s very soon. Now remember, it's always important when you're driving somewhere, you got to crash into things as often as you can. Some people say that's just in video games. No, it's also in real life. You're not crashing into something on every car journey. I don't know what you're doing. Quite frankly, your mode of transportation frightens me. And you just gotta drive better, please. Okay. I need to pick up more signaling. That might be a problem. You know, can I just make signaling? Is that an option? Chain. Not really. I think I've done this before. You know what? Actually, if we grab the insulated wire train, we can probably do that. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. Insulated wire. Yep. We're going to need some steel boxes as well. Which that's actually pretty easy because they are over... here. And at this rate, we're probably going to need some more inserters. Definitely need more inserters. Okay. And inserters are being built over here, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that actually did all right. Another train has arrived with my insulated wires. Hello, train. Delightful to see a train just pull up, bring you things. We don't need quite that many. And then we'll go back to boxing everything else up. Put it back in there. Make train go forward. Make train go forward. And go forward. And then train can leave. Don't do that. Don't. Because they're dropping stuff off to me. Okay, well, it's good to know that that was wrong. Okay, well, you shouldn't have done that. They were just dropping stuff off to me. They just can't leave again, that was the problem. Oh, and we need to unbox the inserters. Probably should have grabbed more. Well, we've got 200. 200 should be fine. I don't know if I believe that, but it'll have to be, because that's what we've got. And we've got a bunch of rocks. No? No quality of life mod for trains. I mean, the colors is the only quality of life mod that I've got for trains. Just I like the trains coloring themselves. But beyond that, no. That's vanilla train behavior. Okay, iron sheet, graphite, plastic. No, don't bring up the fluid bus. You know the rules. F the fluid bus. Alright. Train trails. You know what? I did download it to check it out, and I was like, I don't know if it would be a distraction, so I didn't use it. I thought maybe people wouldn't like it. I did check it out, though. I mean, do people want train trails? I can put them on if people want them to. It's a distraction, but nice eye candy. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about it, but I just sort of erred on the no on that one. Might be able to F4 train info better. Oh. Okay. Which isn't Discord. I don't know if I want to see this, but I'll look because... What are we looking at? Oh! What? Why is it wiggly? Why is it wiggly? I have one question. Why is it wiggly? Okay. And plastic. Ah, plastic's a pain. Yeah, we're going to turn this one into... Plastic is way bigger than it should be. Rightly, it's a 4-carriage train, so it needs to be able to do 6. Um... hardly ideal, but it's what we're going to work with. And then we're going to get the... Oh, then we're going to make some carbon dioxide, which is actually really easy to do. Have I done this right? Yes. Okay. And then check equals 4. Okay. Ah. Slightly wrong there. Inventory full. Okay, well, empty it. I don't want to hear any more complaints. That is unloading badly. That's alright. It's mostly fixed now. It's still not great, but it'll do the job. It'd be better if it went into like a loads 4x4 balancer, but it's not going to. I don't care enough. I did. Well, because it's not a splitter, it's a balancer. I just couldn't remember what they were called. That was the real problem, remembering what words are. Remember words? Words are tough. I was like, no, call it the right thing, Seif. Can't just make up weird words. And make people angry again. Okay. What? There's 2 types? Okay, well, that's... Rough. I have not, but I've heard of it. Why do you ask? Yeah, as I said, I'm aware of it, I just haven't seen it. We've got to do something with these aluminium sheets at some point. Don't know quite what the plan is with these, but because that is a lot of iron that we've just wasted otherwise. Funnily enough, it's actually not needed for that many things. What if I... What if I made something with them here? I don't know. Or maybe aluminium sheets is just such a pain to build that we don't care. Feeling that a little bit, actually. You know what? Yeah, it's fine. Fine. We'll go back to what we were doing. What a suggestion. You don't get much better suggestions than that. Yeah, it's fine. Since when did playing optimally be something I actually did? Besides, any less pressure on aluminium is probably good. Aluminium's already kinda bad. I wonder if we'd probably be better off building them sideways. You mean fine? Not fine? I kinda wish we'd built this a little bit north, but we're here now. It's fine. Yeah. Or would we be better off to do... Probably better off to do this, actually. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay. That all up. Should I have thought about the belts before doing all instead of before doing all this? Absolutely, I should have. But we didn't, so now we have to do it manually. Good Could I have done a couple and then copied that and then made it faster? Absolutely. Could have done a lot of things that would have made this way faster, but we didn't. Okay. Now we need carbon dioxide, which, good news is we kind of do something with that up here. Yeah. Now the question is, how much carbon dioxide do you need? 10,000 per minute, optimally. It also appears like we've run out of battery. So, yay for me, I suppose. Okay, it's going to make 28,000 per minute. Right. And when the thing starts getting enough power, I really should get around to making solar panel 2s at some point. Haven't done it yet, but I should. What if I did that? Oh, look at that. It's just one big line. And we'll just grab that. Flipperoonies. Alright, and that should make what we need. That should be now making filters. In boxes. That's the important thing. So now we need to make filter 2s. So, out of curiosity, filter 2s. Filter 2s need to be made in assemblers. Huh. Wouldn't have guessed that. It's kind of strange. So they can take 8 filters per minute, and we're going to be making 216. So that logic means we need 54 of them. 54 divided by 2 is, let me just work it out in my head, 27. I said that knowing the calculator would come up, guys. Really, I did. Ha 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 ha. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Okay. Ah, it appears we've run out of inserters again. Okay. Well, shall we get some inserters then? Those are not them. Hang on, where are the inserters then? Oh, they're down there, okay. Okay. Nope, that's still not good. Okay, I exploded my nose on that cough. And it appears the propane train is out of fuel. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't know that was going to be possible, but hey, we've achieved something today, guys. Okay, can we grab like 3 stacks? Grab more stacks than we need. We don't need to unload them all right now. We can just unload what we need, right? That gives me 250. That's a lot. I need to actually fix this now. I was thinking I'll let it go, but it is going to... You know what? That's an official train jam situation. Official train jam. I hate official train jams. We gotta go around, I think. Why is that even possible for it to run out of fuel? That's the real question I have. Where do you come from? Just imagine a train sitting on the tracks just tooting its horn, but it's not actually going anywhere, it's just beeping. Honk! Honk! Oh. That's interesting. It looks like not really out of fuel so much. Looks like it's just not dumping the water very well. Interesting. Yes, hydrate, absolutely. Trying to do it with one hand, it's proving to be tricky. Okay. Figured it out. Not really. Okay, so I think the problem was there that we just weren't dumping the water very well. Okay. So if I had to take a guess what's wrong with this train, I would say it's probably full of water. And you can't power a train on water! I mean, probably. You know what? Who am I to tell you what you can and can't do? Remember, crash into things as you go. It's very important. It lets you know, it's the base know you mean business. And sure enough, it's full of water. But only partly. You saw the guy where his car's powered on water, it seems totally legit. I mean, it's totally legit, but he's got to drain the water. That's the important thing. He doesn't drain his car of water, and how does it work? Just keep crashing into things. It's the only way to make sure the base behaves itself. Okay, so the base, it'll slowly empty its crap. It's fine, it's not in a hurry. It'll manage. Okay, where are we left going? Need more splitters right now? No, if we need more splitters, we can probably get them another way. Using magic. What's the cold spell made out of? Magic. Okay. So we got the thing. Nope, Wednesday is the current regular stream time. And for the unforeseeable future. We're just not streaming on Thursdays. We don't stream on Thursdays at the moment, we're streaming on Wednesdays. Mostly so I can watch She-Hulk. Look, I got my priorities. Now. Oh, are the trains still jammed? They are not still jammed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Train not jammed. How long? 5 minutes, gosh. That's too bloody long. Okay, so. We did a thing last time. Try and improve this method. The dark magic's method. I'm gonna try it again. Soulburn method 3. Was it ideal? No, but I still have good feelings about it. Are you actually? Oh, Valdek, you actually doing this? Oh, the Streamlabs lab schedule wrong. Gosh darn it! I thought I fixed all of those. I apologize. Oh goodness, that's really funny, and I'm kind of embarrassed, but thank you. No, you would have done it exactly like this. You're amazed and in awe, and you're kind of a little bit excited. I'm gonna tell you how to feel about this. A little bit scared, but that's okay. You know, it's okay to be scared. That's good. Look at that. It's perfect. It's not perfect, but it'll do. You like one of those not aligned? Yeah, I know. You know, I think the last one was like that as well. Not like that at all. Fine. We'll rebuild it correctly. Oh god! Try that again, shall we? People are scared when you're a scared-er. Yeah, that's true. Heard that. People are scared when you're a skater. It really looked like there that me breaking the rock turned off my by so many. Because I forgot how to count. I needed to be 27, didn't it? I forgot how many I needed. I did the math. I did the monster math. The math was a graveyard smash. Alright, we done the monster math. That's 27, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll let that figure itself out. I don't really care right now. It'll get there. Now what we need to do is bring in alumina, titanium sheets. I need power in my armor. Look, quite often I need power in my armor. I really need to make better solar panels and batteries and just generally build bigger armor. We're working on that. It's coming. When is the next chassis actually? We're on chassis 3. When is chassis 4? Chassis 4 is... Really wish I hadn't asked, honestly. Battery 2. Yeah, we're in battery 2s. Battery 2s are close. Yeah, battery 2. Yeah, it's the upgrade to battery 1s. I have a funny feeling that train is jammed. Titanium sheets. Textile should be fine. I expect textiles to just be like racing in here, being so excited, like an excitable little pup, being like, oh boy, textile time. Sure enough, here it comes. And finally, graphene. Now, graphene, I don't anticipate we have enough of that. Not really. In Israel, you say chassis like in French, so it's chassis. Okay. Next coming. And dropping off next to nothing. I see we didn't fix that. Okay, that hurts. Can we bring in the titanium? Actually, here's the plan. Aluminium sheet. Can we bring that back in? Please don't be full. Not quite full, but it's not great. I heard there was a new Monkey Island game that came out the other day. I don't know if it's good, but I was excited to see a new Monkey Island game came out. I hope it's good. I love Monkey Island. My favorite part is the monkeys. The island's pretty good too, I suppose. Done that bit up. It's overwhelmingly positive on Steam? Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. I didn't know if it was actually good. I didn't really look into it. I just saw that it was there, like when I was in the middle of something. I was like, oh, hey, Monkey Island. Real monkeys. The graphics are a bit hard to get into. Oh, how come? Oh, that's right. They got like a really sort of a different stance, don't they? Probably need to change what it's actually trying to build. It was made by the original devs, and I heard that it's actually the proper sequel to Monkey Island 2. Which, you know, you'd think that would be the third Monkey Island game, but it's not. Video games, right? Well, I doubt it's using scum. Man, that'd be real crazy, making a scum game in this day and age. That's dedication. Especially since Lua exists. Well, I don't really understand what Lua is, so you know. Is it crazy? I don't know, maybe. Seems perfectly reasonable to me, who has no idea about anything programming. It appears we're still having problems making lubricant, which is not great. Wait, really? I'm actually playing a game that uses Lua. Yeah, I mean, that's like when I was arguing with a guy about Team Fortress 2, and I was saying to him, yeah, I don't use Linux and I don't care about it. He's like, yeah, the server you're playing on is using Linux, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't care about that. I'm not using it. He's like, but you're playing on it. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know. Am I though? Am I? Sometimes I'm just really shitty. I think that's really the conclusion we can reach with that. Oh, right. Do we drop offs? We do. Okay. Ah, we don't actually have them sorted with plastic right now. Maybe we should get onto that, eh? Else, things aren't going to work somewhere else in the base. Ugh. My back was itchy. I had to scratch it. You know the rules. So do I. Get that assembled, might as well. Okay. So, this is progress. You may not like it, but this is what peak progress looks like. You don't want to say they don't like it? I respect that. I'm not entirely sure I'm a fan of it either. Okay, so let's go figure out what's happening with lubricant, because that does seem to be stopping me making all my cool stuff. And I don't want to be stopped making my cool stuff. I love cool stuff. If you asked me, hey Seif, what is like your 3 favorite things? Cool stuff and cool stuff. You'd be like, well, 2 of those were the same thing. And the other 2 were also the same thing. I'm like, yeah, but cool and stuff is not the same as cool stuff. And that's when we get into a fist fight. That got hardcore pretty quickly, didn't it? Just get into a fist fight. And also Panda. Well, she's cool stuff. Obviously. Obviously. Okay. Going on with hydrochloric acid. A lot of it, and it's going somewhere. Where's it going? going down here. Okay, sure. Something you saw on Twitter. Okay. How am I going to get rid of the hydrochloric? Is this actually running? Not really. Why not? Iron's jammed. Oh god, iron's jammed. Oh no. Oh no. Pretty funny though. Okay. We got a hydrochloric acid drop, but quite frankly, I'd prefer it not taking from here unless it really had to. That's pretty great. We still not okay. Go now, right? Go. When was this? I assume this was fairly recently. I didn't hear this story. Recently? Excellent. Now, what I would like to do is take that to the... Oh, shoot. What did I just disconnect? You know what? It doesn't matter what I disconnected. I'm not doing that plan anymore, hopefully. This happened before. Oh, look, it's like Battlestar Galactica. It's happened before and it'll happen again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are these... Can you make those bigger, please? And it looks like we've got other problems, because of course we do. Looks like we had some graphite problems, but they look like they're being resolved. Okay. Feel like we should go and make more, and because you never know when you need more lubricant, right? Better to have more lubricant than you need. That's what I learned from a friend. He was telling me about a party he went to. He didn't tell me what sort of party it was, but he said better to have more lubricant than you need. And I was like, yeah, that's fair enough. I figure he's like an engineer or something, but I've never seen him work on a car, so like a mechanic rather. I've never seen him work on a car, but I figure he knows what he's talking about. And he said, hey, do you want to come to one of these parties? I'm like, I know nothing about cars. And he's like, it's not what we do. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, I don't know about cars, so you know, I'm not really invited, I guess. All right. How are we going with this? They're coming down. I feel like a faster belt would probably assist that. And maybe some productivity modules that we just carry around. Because you'd be fool not to carry just things around that you don't really use. Actually, it turns out we have some productivity modules in here. Chuck some more and then, eh? I was about to say speed it up with modules, but I've just realized speed up with belts, but I've just realized I don't have any belts. So we're gonna have to walk over there, like the walk of shame, because I can't remember where I put my car. Quite frankly, I know where there's another car. So we'll drive that car to victory, shall we? I like how they're like touching. That's probably bad, actually. You probably don't want that happening. There's one, I don't know much about electronics, but if there's one thing I do know, you don't want things touching that shouldn't be touching. It gets real bad real quick, I understand. So, yeah. I mean, I was just thinking, like, looking at the chat again, talking about the truck that fell over with a shipment of adult toys. And it's like, that is not the worst thing to, like, for a truck to fall over. Like, I've heard stories of trucks falling over filled with, like, strong acids. And I've heard that's pretty bad. I've heard that's very, very bad. Because, you know, you get a leak in that bad boy and you got some problems. I don't know if the story I heard about was true, so I'm not going to, like, retell it, but a truck full of beer, that's a real tragedy. I think it's a different type of tragedy. I know a lot of people will be very sad about it, but I'm like, yeah. You know, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, again, it's part of the fun, isn't it? I don't know actually if it is, but I'm going to say it is. Just taboo to the Christians. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Get over it. No? That's my advice. Get over it. Beer is always front page news. I mean, fair enough. If you're a country that cares about it, I mean, I suppose, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Actually, why don't I just do the upgrade? Literally what the upgrade's for, right? Although looking at it, I'm just looking and getting like very anxious about the number of, oh shoot, of things that I'm consuming and being like, Oh, hey, do you want some of my sandstone? You can take my sandstone, that's fine. I'll get closer to make it easier for you guys. Thanks. Thanks for your hard work. We're diligent. Has that actually improved things? I hope so. At some point, of course, we will need to start bringing sandstone into here, but not just yet. Like, we'll have a train that comes and brings sandstone, much like we've done for other places. But it's not needed just yet. It is absolutely needed, of course, but fine, it can wait. We put productivity modules in here? I see no reason why not. Wait, these are flotation 1s? We have flotation 2s? We do. I think at the very least it'll allow me to have, yeah, double productivity modules. I mean, maybe that'll help a bit. I'm not expecting drastic changes, but maybe something. Yeah. It's something. Are we making more lubricant though? That's the real question. The answer is probably, I feel like the answer is a strong, very strong no, not really. Which turns out I'm about right. Like, it's doing its best, but quite frankly, I would love to be able to double this. And we're not doubling it with what we've got produced right now. Like, not even close. So, I mean, what, do we get into the... Are we getting to more sandstone production already? Is that really what we've got to start thinking about now? Maybe. It might very well be something we have to think about now. Although the sand is going to start building up here, and then that means less sand will be being diverted. But once these hit 1,000, I think the box is full. But let's go dump what we can, I suppose, and See what we can do to improve these things. Plunk. Plunk. All right. Where are we at? First off, let's dump these the best we can. Probably not those. Those are required, absolutely. Power pole 2s, they can go here. We really need to make a large amount of those, but we're not there yet. It's okay. Let's dump some stuff off in the crap box. I think that might be the right idea. I don't think it's the right idea, but it's what we're doing. More flotation cells, so that means we probably need to upgrade the ones we've got currently. Which can go right in there. Oop. Grab 40 of them. Okay. Oh wait, we've got pylon 1s. Gross. Why are we carrying those? Filthy. I didn't know we were becoming perverts today. I don't know where that came from, but alright. What's on the schedule today? Build factory, become pervert. Okay, yeah, sure, great. It's good that's on the schedule. Alright then, so that's still going like a treat. Like I suspected, the box of sand is no longer required. Saw that one coming. We will increase productivity by like another 4%. They're just going to box up a bit more sand just to be prepared. Fine, I guess. You never want to be unprepared. Underprepared, even. And quite frankly, we're just not pulling through enough. We know that. So we've got enough crushers. Maybe we could expand the crushers and then... Oh, that's filling up, and then sand doesn't get diverted. See, that's what we wanted to see. Good news. Not untrue. I mean, I technically already have a YouTube channel, but you mean like for an unboxing. Hey, look, the one time I did an unboxing for like that box that my mum brought, I mean, that was pretty fun. So, I mean, I would consider it. You know, there were some Warhammer guys that were very badly painted. I mean, come on. What other stream's going to give you badly painted Warhammer guys? Like most channels would give you like well-painted Warhammer 40,000 figures. Not my channel, no, no, no. We give you the worst painted Warhammer 40k figures. Hammer of War Guys. Hammer of War Guys seems like some sort of off-brand thing that like some cartoon would use just so that way they didn't have to like pay any licensing fees. But at the same time, everyone would nod and go, "Oh yeah, I know what they're referencing." You know, it was like goblins and grottos. You're like, I see what you're doing. Goblins and grottos, eh? Mm-hmm. You're not trying to say Dungeons and Dragons or anything, are you? No, 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 no. Goblins and grottos. Crypts and cavemen. Palaces and poltergeists. You know. Hammer of War 20 million, exactly. Hammer of War, Age of Ultron. Not Ultron. Hang on. That's actually a thing. Age of Omega. There we go. See, forget for a moment that Age of Ultron was a movie? A little, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure Games Workshop weren't allowed to copyright the word Space Marine, so that's why everything's like, you know, they're the Astartes now. Because it was like, yeah, Space Marine is kind of a generic term. You can't copyright Space Marine. And they're like, Adeptus Astartes. And it's like, well, sure, no one can call their things Adeptus Astartes. Like, that's very clearly a thing. But are they Adeptus? Real question. Or is it a false Astarte? I'm just trying to think of like now how it could go with the Horus Heresy in like a off-brand sense. The Rorus Rebellion. There we go. No, because it's got to be a heresy. It's very important that it's a heresy. The Boris Blasphemy. There we go. There we go. That works. And rather than using the title Emperor, they're using like Kaiser or something. I can see this off-brand Warhammer 40,000 thing and just being like, yep, I can see it. This is just a thing a company would do. Hello, Sir Welshie. How you doing? You want the brand recognition, but you don't want the brand recognition, alright? I understand Games Workshop can be a little litigious if you don't want, if you're trying to do that sort of thing. Generally don't mess with companies that are known to be a little litigious. Be like, you know what, we don't need to deal with this. We just need to just not be anywhere near these people. Trying to work out a power plant build? Fair enough. Where is that lubricant gonna go? Down there, yeah, it's... We just don't make enough of it. Although I think we've improved. Like, I feel like I'm seeing improvements. I feel like we could be seeing more improvements. That being said, Games Workshop will allow anyone to use their stuff if they pay. I mean, that's why we get all these Warhammer 40k games, right? Of middling quality. Some of them aren't bad, though. That's the weird thing. Some of these Warhammer 40k games are just like, huh, this is really good. And then the other half are like, wow. Games Workshop just let this happen, huh? Games Workshop was like, yeah, sure, you can absolutely do this. I said though, some of them are pretty good. Space Marine 2. Oh yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to some Space Marine 2. That should be fun. Okay, they're all going now. Okay, and that's leading to more ingots. See, this is good. I mean, okay, what are we fighting in Space Marine 2? We know we're fighting Tyranids. I wonder what the second faction will be. Do we know? It's probably going to be Chaos again, right? I don't want to fight Chaos again. How do I build filter 2s? Honestly, I just need to just get it around to it. Almost done, honestly. I think I was almost finished with it, honestly. I think I just got distracted. You're here to kill Chaos? I mean, yeah, look, Oh god, that was the Final Fantasy Origins thing. Ah, I forgot all about that. Why would you remind me of that? What did I do to hurt you? Well, I should. I mean, I like Final Fantasy games. I'll rephrase that. I liked the old Final Fantasy games. Just the new ones just... I feel like they made some changes with the new Final Fantasies that were like... for a new audience, which is good, you know, you gotta make sure you revitalize your franchise. But, man, the further they get away from ATB, the further I'm like, Like, I love ATB. Or give me turn-based, but don't give me, like, this pseudo-real-time thing. I don't want that. And, I mean, I guess it sells well and stuff, but... Like, I would have loved the Final Fantasy, what was it, 14, 15? 15, the one with Noctis. I would have loved that if it was an ATB system. Because I liked the story, I liked the characters, I liked the situations. Just the gameplay, I didn't want to play this freaking real-time thing. Like, that's not a Final Fantasy game to me. Final Fantasy on the cover, of course it sells well. Yeah, it does, I know. Like, I'm just being a grouchy old man at this point. Like, oh, the Final Fantasy games I used to play were far better. Bring back that boy Squall. He was a good lad. He was the most pretty boy at the party. I love that meme. The best looking guy at the party, and it's just like, ooh, those PlayStation 1 graphics have not held up well for that line. Clunk. Oh no, 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 no! Don't go in there. Don't go. Oh shit, we're in here. No, we can get out. We can get out. Okay, we're out. Jeez, that was a disaster. Like, not a end of the world disaster. It was just bad. I liked Final Fantasy VIII. Good morning. It wasn't the best Final Fantasy, but I liked 8 a lot. Get out of your car and pick it up. Yeah, I know. I probably should have, but no. The car needed to learn. Okay. So we need titanium sheets. We just do that. Will it go the right way? No. Well, maybe if we do that, it'll go the right way. I like to wrestle the car sometimes. I think that's fun. Graphene is going over there. Okay. We're going to make graphene go over here. we're short on? Oh, I see. Well, we are short on graphene, I suppose, but alumnia as well, apparently. Is it alumnia? Yeah. Right, I think we need to fix that as well at some point. Oh. It's making one. It's making a couple, actually. Oh, that's exciting. Well, fine. What's up with the alumnia shits? I don't know. Need it. Oh wow, wait, we're already at 75%? Oh, I thought it needed 100 boxes. It just needs... Oh yeah, okay, so we're almost done with filters. That's cool. That's actually very cool. Very excited by that. And then we're going to reach a new level of science. One that'll be problematic for many, many times. But that's okay. Oh yeah. So filter to be pick. I guess we're going to need filter ones as well. Yeah, we don't allow heresy. I'm very anti-heresy. Okay. I hate heretics. Alright. Do we allow blasphemy? I'm like 50-50 on blasphemy. I don't know. I'm decided. Heresy, though. Heresy bad. I'm 100% sure not a fan of heresy. Heretics, also bad. Yeah, I'm going to go no for blasphemy, just to be on the safe side. Okay, we finished sciences. Okay, well, we finished a science. So now, air filtration 3 and water filtration. But the important thing is, these will go for a while. This is good news. Thank you for following, Petter. Welcome. Okay, so we're going to get some real science happening for a while. That's pretty exciting. Okay, just gather that all up. Blasphemy is adorably wrong. Heresy is inviting the chaos. Oh, God. Thank you for pointing out that you intentionally spelled it that way, because I didn't notice. And I was talking to a friend the other day, and you said chaos, and now I'm just thinking about Warhammer, you know, because I never do that normally. And I was saying, like, you know what? There are 2 good races in the galaxy. My friend's like, Tau. I'm like, nope, not Tau. And they're like, okay, well then, who are the good races? I'm like, well, the first one is obviously the Tyranids. They're just bugs. How can they be evil? They're just eating. That's not a crime. And the other one is orcs. They just want to fight. How is that a crime? I don't think it was agreed upon. That's racy. Racist. Absolutely it's racist. What, is there anything in the 40k universe that isn't racist? It's a very racist universe. And that's fine until someone traces as like a friggin' Nazi. And then it's not okay. Tower commie space weebs. Yeah, but I don't think they're entirely good either. I think some stuff's happened in the past that makes them a little bit, you know, sussy buckers, if you will. They're a bit suspicious. Can't trust the Tau. I don't know why people always say, oh, you know, it's the big Gundam mix, but they're not really that Gundam-y. Like, they're just robot suits. Like, they don't look like Gundams. Like, is this a point worth fighting for? Not really, but still not Gundams. Humanoid and mostly white. Gundam. They're mecha suits, sure. I mean, why aren't they Evangelions? You know, shit, was there a white one? I forget. Is there a white Evangelion? There's a purple one, a red one. What color was Ray's? God damn it. What color was Ray's Ava? That is true. Yeah, I know, I know. Evangelions are technically not mecha. Are we going because they're actually living creatures? Because they're not mechs. A very old show. I guess it's a classic though. Suppose the child is usually, what, white, blue, red, with a little bit of gold. Okay, we're going to change this a little bit. We're going to grab one of these real quick. Do that. No. Yeah, I mean, the main Gundam is always whitish, white-blue, and then... You know what, this is really bothering me. I need to know what Unit 00 in Evangelion was. 00. It wasn't yellow. That shit, it was blue. Okay. Guess that makes sense. It's a bold statement, but I accept it. Okay, so hang on, but the point wasn't whether the Tau are Gundams. The point was whether the Tau. No, the point wasn't whether Tau were white. The point was that the Tau are Gundams. I'm pretty sure Tau can be other colors. You don't have to paint them all white. It's just the standard color. Orcs are not good. Yeah, but I mean, it's not a crime to just punch things. It's not a crime to shoot things, okay? I'll be honest, I didn't think that sentence through the first time. Yeah, okay. Well, Tyranids... Okay, so there are things that aren't evil, but there are things... But nothing is good. Okay, I accept that. Tyranids aren't good either. It's like saying, you know, the lion is good. No, it's just eating. It's just being a lion, you know? The Codex Astartes says differently, yeah, but the Codex Astartes is written by literal fascists. So, you know. It's an interesting point, but the Astartes are fascists. I mean, he wasn't entirely wrong. I liked reading about the Primarch of the Ultramarines coming back and being like, all right, so how are things going? It's like, oh, you know, we're just still worshipping the God Emperor. And he's like, the what? You know, the God Emperor. You love the God Emperor. He's like, no, just the Emperor. Not the God Emperor. He's not a god. He hates religion. It's like, no, he's a god. the Gilliman just be like, you, what have you done? What have you all done to this great land? Why has this happened? And they're like, Gilliman's so proud of us. We've done so well. Like, they weren't supposed to be. It just sort of happened, you know? Gilliman was not pleased by that fact. I know of that. I've never listened to it. I don't really like those sorts of things that much. I really just pick up bits of the lore here and there. Did they? I pick up bits of the lore here and there, and I'm pretty happy about it with what I get, but I don't follow it nearly as much as I probably should to be able to fully discuss it, but I enjoy it. I'd say Games Workshop, fairly litigious. That's not wrong. Capacitor. Wait, we do have a capacitor? We do make capacitors. Oh. Where are they? Down there. Capacitors made down here? Oh, they are. Oh. Alright then, I guess we don't need to make those then. Alright, so now we start trying to assemble the boxes, I suppose. How's the science going? Like, I acknowledge the science was doing well, but now I'm not so sure. Oh no, it's going alright. Okay, so that's all good down there. So, where do we start? Building antennas, I suppose, is a good place, is any? Yeah, let's build antennas. So what do we need? We need aluminium rods, rubber boxes, capacitors, and red wires. Okay, most of those things are fairly easy to get. I've called them aluminium sticks. Oh man, that Astartes project was so good. Space Marines were like, pow, and it's like, yeah. Capacitors, it's so good. I really don't like the Total War series. Like, I just never get into it. But man, if I would love a Total War 40k. Like, I know it probably wouldn't be... I know it probably wouldn't be the same thing, but I want it, you know? I would love a 40k Total War. And I'd buy it, and I'd be disappointed because I'd remember it was a Total War game. But, I mean, I just want a bunch of buggies going... Because of course I'm playing orcs if I get the chance, because of course I would. I know who I am as a person. Or Necrons. I play Necrons. They're fun. You know, because you never go wrong playing undead. Like, if you're ever playing a video game and they go, hey, what faction do you want to pick? And you choose the undead, congratulations, you've made a good pick. The issue with Total War 40k is it doesn't really fit. In 40k, it's never two armies facing against each other. I mean, why not have three? I mean, in a single battle, like in a one-off skirmish, that happens. But then when you go as like a, you know, the Battle of Armageddon, or was anyone else at Cadia, or was it just Chaos? I was trying to research that yesterday. Yeah. But Armageddon, it was just all over the place, and I think Games Workshop likes those fights because, oh shoot, whoa, why do we have 2 rubber? 2 rubber's not good. Mini capacitors. Okay, quick, change the name. Close. I mean, why can't they do it that way? They could absolutely do it that way. I mean, didn't, what was the game? Dawn of War, the second expansion, do that? And it was great, you know? I have not heard anyone complain about the Dawn of War second expansion. And the third expansion I've heard some complaints about, but it wasn't because, oh, the map didn't make sense. No, you could do it. As I said, Dawn of War did it. And it was great. I mean, heck, technically Gladius did it as well. Well, no, actually, no, Gladius didn't count. Gladius does actually have multiple people fighting, so it goes against what... That's exactly what you were saying. So... I mean, I would love it. I would buy it. I would buy it. I just don't like fantasy that much. Like, Warhammer Fantasy, just, I don't care. I wish I did. Like, there's a couple of factions I care about. I like Skaven, but I'm not buying Warhammer Total War 2 just to play the Skaven, because I already know I would just be like, oh, it's Warhammer Total War again. I don't want Total War. I'll just be like, I've fallen for the oldest trick in the book, buying a Total War game. Well, we'll see what they do after they're done with Total War 3, I suppose. But I think they're still doing a lot of work on that. I mean, didn't they recently come out with the Immortal Empires thing? I know people really like the Immortal Empires game, so... oh yeah, it's fine. The biggest Immortal Empires game ever, because it includes something, all 3 Total War games. I kind of like that method, actually, just the idea that you buy all 3 games and then you just get a real big game. I kind of dig it. You know, I know some people are like, wow, it's like DLC, I have to buy a game that I don't want. It's like, yeah, but, It's fairly easy to adapt medieval Total War into it. I mean, it is. I know. You just gotta add some magics and congratulations, you're done. But that's about all you gotta do. Just figure out how to get some Gork and Mork magic in there. I don't know why when I think of magic, I just think first step, go Gork and Mork. After that, doesn't matter. I know why, because all I think about is orcs. Again, not a surprise. Do you remember when Total War 1 came out and people were like, oh, I really want the Tyranids? And they were like, nah, you wouldn't be able to, Tyranids wouldn't work in this engine, you can't make Tyranids. People were like, why not? And they're like, nah, you just can't do it. And they made Tyranids for Dawn of War 2, and everyone was like, why couldn't you have done this the first time? And it's like, we just couldn't do it. And they never really gave a good answer, just that they couldn't. Which, you know, was kind of funny. We just can't do it, guys. We just can't do it. Why not? We want it. Can't do it. It wasn't even that they didn't have the skills, it was like that the engine wouldn't work for Tyranids, and it's like, because Tyranids are just too big. I don't know if that was their argument. I know that too big was the why we can't have Ridley argument. And then they just made Ridley. But that's a different game. That's, what is the game? That was... Oh, come on, guys. We all know what game that is. Don't you say? Game with the Smash Brothers. That's the one. Super Smash Brothers. Wow. Just then, Seif has no idea what the hell he's on about. Too many limbs, it would look weird. Just friggin' make it work. You could have done it. Don't lie to me. I lie to myself every day. I know what it sounds like. And what? So what? Oh no, the Tyranids look weird. People would still like give me the bloody Tyranids. I want to see my termagants being like. That was me being a termagant. If you were unsure of what that was, that is what they sound like. I'm very pleased with my termagant sound there. I don't know if I should be, but I am. I don't even care that much about nids. Like, if you asked me to like say how what each faction, what each type of nids there were, I'm like, I get stuck at about 4 or 5. Probably not. I could probably do better than that. But yeah, just let you know what nids sound like. Yeah, it just releases a free DLC. Oh, now if he releases a free DLC, then that just proves that, you know, can make it. And now people are like, oh, it's not very good. Like, then you're just opening yourself up to dumb criticism. So, why isn't all DLC free? Everything should be free because I want it to be free. Small demand, yes, there. That's about how it goes. Never forget, people want everything for free. Even if it doesn't, like, it doesn't matter how much work you do, people want it for free. And then people will despise you for not making it free. And it's like, well, what were you supposed to do? Make everything free? How about you just release your game free? And people are like, yeah, you should, because I can't afford it. You got the Bugman, the Cthulhu Man, the Psychic Bugman, the Psychic Cthulhu Man. The Psychic Cthulhu Man is a faction I would absolutely play. Oh god, yeah. We need medium assemblers. But yeah, I mean they'll do what they do. It doesn't matter anymore. Dawn of War kind of crapped out at the 3rd one, and I don't know if they'll ever do a 4th one. I feel like they probably won't. I feel like they've learned their lesson on that one, and their lesson was probably not the lesson people wanted them to learn. I feel like the lesson they want to learn was, can you make this bit good? And the lesson they got was, it's shit, don't make it. Like the time that EA decided that no one wanted SimCity games because the new SimCity didn't sell well. It's like, no one wants that SimCity game. People want SimCity games, just not what you made. You're like, yeah, no one likes SimCity. Such a shame. No, we want SimCity. It's like, no one likes SimCity. And then, you know, City Skylines comes out and they're like, what? People wanted SimCity? Yeah, kinda. Look, we're just as surprised as you are. Oh my god, that makes me annoyed with that sort of logic. Like, oh, we want all the money. If we don't have all the money, why bother? Just make, yeah. Again, I'm not saying businesses shouldn't go for profit. Of course not. I'm not saying that businesses, they do need to profit. That is literally what a business is for. People wanted people wanted SimCity more after that game. It's a shame they didn't get one, right? What was that? Was that SimCity Societies? Or no, it was the one after SimCity Societies where it must be always online because it would completely destroy the economy of the game if it wasn't online. That was the one, right? I just realized I made a mistake. And then people were like, it turns out you can't actually do it offline. And they're like, no, you can't because it doesn't work. Like, yeah, but it does work. Like, no, it doesn't. Stop lying. City Skylines, yeah, good game. Not a game I've played enough of, but I mean, good game. Some executives who are unhappy with Elden Ring? Fucking what? They're idiots. They're actually idiots. Like, if you can get market share in the streaming space for 2 months, that's, you know, on top of, like, considering all the, like, freaking esports, like, if you've managed that, you have done very well. Because the esports things are always going to do better. You know, they just are. Because you've got more, you know, demand for it. Yeah. I never did finish Elden Ring. Like, part of me thinks I should try and go back to it, but the other part of me says, F that noise. I wasn't going to buy Elden Ring originally when they were talking about it. I was like, ugh, no, I don't need this. And then it just became like that SpongeBob meme, like the I need it. And then like my mum gave me some money for my birthday. It was like, here you go. Here's a Steam voucher. I know you like those. And I was like, yes. Like, huh. I could buy Elden Ring. And then I did. That's my story of why I bought Elden Ring. If anyone needed that. Yeah. I mean, that's always the argument, right? Do you make something because it makes money or because you want to? And in some cases, it's not wrong to say you're making it because you want to make money. Is it bad that you haven't played any Soulsborne game, not even for a minute? Should you? I don't think it's bad. I think if you look at it, you will know fairly quickly if it's something that interests you. I mean, I like them, but I mean, and Elden Ring is the most accessible one that they've made. But I mean, do you have to play it? No, you don't. I mean, they're good games, but I don't think you feel any pressure to play it. And if you don't like frustrating combat, then goodness. Yeah, I mean, I basically had to buy a new computer because my computer could not run it. I mean, it could, but it was like, it wasn't having a good time. Are we still stuck on lubricant? Are you serious? Maybe we're not as stuck as we used to be. Still a little stuck though. I mean, yeah, I think they're good games. That's all I can really say for certain. And if the difficulty is not what scares you about them, I mean, worth a shot. Like, they're highly regarded for a reason. But, I mean, I don't think you lose anything by not playing them. Oh god. Yeah, there's only so much of that I can do before I just get frustrated and do something else. That being said, Cuphead. Love me some Cuphead. Never finished Super Mario Brothers on the NES. That being said, I never grew up with that game. So... small demand chests. You would like the Mario games? Yeah, fine. They're not bad games, again. I think they're fine. They do a thing, and they do it well. I mean, old school Nintendo hard, sure. New school Nintendo is not difficult. One could argue that new school Nintendo is probably too easy. But, you know, they've gone for a different market now. New school is one-handed, yeah, pretty much. I would love a Pokemon game that was actually difficult. Like, and, you know, had some original ideas. And not just like, ooh, we did a different Aminul. Yeah, I know, good job. I like seeing new Aminuls, but I want to see a new game. Oh, what are you doing? Like, actually, what are you doing? Oh, I know what I did on this one. Yeah, that's my bad. Aminuls, yeah. I mean, I don't need more Aminuls. Like, but I do want a Pokemon game that actually, like, Pokemon is difficult if you're doing the tournament scene, or like the tournament scenes where it gets difficult, and it's more just because it's grindy and like theory crafting. Like, you Pokemon with lessons from the hardcore Kaizo fans. I mean, Nuzlocke stuff looks fun, but I think Pokemon's difficult. I don't know what I want from a Pokemon game, I think is what I'm coming across here. I want it to be difficult, but I don't want it to be theory craft difficult. I want it to be like Shin Megami Tensei difficult. And there's a game like that. It's called Shin Megami Tensei. But, so okay, so in conclusion, what I want is Shin Megami Tensei, but with Pokemon. That's what I want. And anyone who plays Shin Megami Tensei, I'm not wrong. That'd be friggin' amazing, and you know it. Like, you know, still make it Pokemon. We don't need to have any like god killing in this game, you know, unless you bring in Arceus, but that's a different fact altogether. You know, you don't need to kill God. You just need to. Yeah, I've looked at some Pokemon Kaizo stuff, but it's not something I really want to play. I've just looked at it and gone, oh yeah. I've watched other people play it, and they look like they're having fun. But I mean, I feel like a lot of the stuff that. Hey, oi, 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 oi! Don't be mean to Bidoof. It's a good boy. Bidoof is a good boy, okay? I like him. Because he got a doofy face. I'm here to kill chaos. Yeah, I mean... I think what I want is actually just Pokemon Shin Megami Tensei. You know, give me all the types, give me 4-on-4 battles. One of them was which is the Pokemon trainer with a rifle. You know. You've been attacked by 3 Bidoofs. What do you do? AK-47. Oh, jeez. Yeah, a lot of the Kaizo stuff is still very much knowledge based on like, oh, well, this Pokemon has this particular ability, and it's like it's still a bit too theory crafty. I mean, the other problem here is I think that I'll never get what I want because I am fussy. That's on me. Oh yeah, you might be right. I mean, if there was a Kaizo game I was going to play, it probably wouldn't be Pokemon. Actually, I probably wouldn't play a Kaizo game. Am I playing a Kaizo game right now? Is this Factorio Kaizo? Like, what is the definition of a Kaizo game? Might be Factorio Kaizo, guys. So we're making a bunch of chests so we can make a large buffer chest. That's our whole plan right now. And then once we do that, we can start making hangars. Oh god. And construction bots. You'd be so mean about Bidoof. He's such a lovely boy. He just got a doofy face. You know? He can't control his face. Being doofy. I don't think we need that much. I think we can probably tone it down a bit. I mean, Bidoof isn't the best Pokemon, but it's a pretty good one. Best Pokemon, of course, is Spheal. It's like a seal, but it's a circle. I love it. It's one of my favorite, just because it sort of sits there and just goes doof, 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 doof. And is that a good reason to like a Pokemon? How are its stats? I don't fucking know. It's cute. That's all I want. I just want cute Pokemon. You know, because if I'm gonna look at Pokemon and make it fight to the death, I want it to be cute. Anyway, I got weird in a hurry. You know. And I don't like when Pokemon evolve. They evolve and get stronger. I'm like, yeah, but I liked it when it was cute, and now it's not cute, and now I am sad. Please bring back my cute mans, my cute Pokemans. Where Kaizo answers, oh, okay. Japanese word meaning modified or hacked. A genre of ridiculously difficult video game hacks tend to feature a lot of trial and error gameplay named for Super Mario Kaizo. Well, yeah, anything resembling Kaizo hack and difficulty. Okay, so going back to that. Factorio, modded or hacked? Yes. Genre of ridiculously difficult game hacks that tend to feature a lot of trial and error gameplay. You telling me I'm not doing trial and error constantly in this thing? So, yeah, I'm playing Factorio Kaizo. Turns out. I didn't know that was going to be a thing, but congratulations to me. I don't think we need to export these. No, we don't. Okay. And then buffer chests. And we need to unpack some more of the deserters. But, oh, does it have to fit all three? Does it have to fit every single one of them? One fits, two fits, does it fit a Kaizo hack in difficulty? Yes, absolutely, 100%. You say to like a new Factorio player, hey, check this out, they will be like, I don't like this. They'll be like, this is too hard. Would you say this is difficult or tedious? Serious. Is this difficult or tedious? It's certainly tedious, I'll give it that. Hang on everyone, I'll be back in just a moment. Tedious in a good way or a bad way? It's tedious from Final Fantasy X, yeah exactly, you had a water sword. Tedious in a good way or a bad way? It's a good way, otherwise I wouldn't be playing it. Sorry everyone, I'll be back in just a moment. Yeah, no, the game's absolutely tedious in a good way. Without a doubt, it's just, it is tedious. And I think you don't get into these long-form Factorio mods and think it's not somewhat tedious at some point. Also, how long has that been there for? Okay. Don the mask? Absolutely. We shall don the mask. One day this mask is going to break. Hopefully not today. Hopefully not right now. And it's probably going to smack me in the eye and scare me. So, you know, we got that to look forward to. Okay. Small storage chest 1, okay. And these buffer chests.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following, Big Clown. Sorry. Thank you for following, I appreciate it. I didn't see... yeah. It was surprising to me. Replace the elastic band with a piece of string, then it can't snap. Yeah, but the elastic bands allow me to go woo. It makes it easier to put on my face. So, that's alright. One day it'll snap, it'll scare me, and it'll be clip-worthy, and that's the main thing that matters. Alright, let's go get some more trains. That's some sort of lemur? Love it. Alright, let's go to the city. And by the city, I mean let's go pick up some more trains. might be easier to not do this. I mean, at some point I will get spiders, and then I think I will just stop driving the cars. I'll make multiple spiders and just leave them around like I do with the cars. That might be what I need to do. It's finally become hard now, he sees less. Yeah, now I'm crashing into things because I can't see anything. I would crash into things anyway, you know that. It has become, it has finally become full Factorio Kaizo. We've done it, guys. Just gives legs that have 600% speed. I think that's... SE5 happens... Yeah, maybe. We need to go to chassis 4 first. There's simply not enough room right now. 600% leg speed, yeah. I mean, you remember in the Bob's Maze when I was just zooming? Absolute zoomer. As opposed to usual where I'm an absolute boomer. Just run into that, that's fine. And that. And, I mean, the rocks, that can be removed. Okay, actually, I'm pretty happy with this, one. Two. Okay, batteries are in. They are being filled with boxes as we speak. That is lovely. So, the next one needs to create these boxes, and that'll give us the large buffer chest. We then also need to build hangars after that. Which... Yep, that's going to be a pain. We're going to need to build power poles. We knew this day would come. I mean, just... Okay, I wonder how hard the next one's going to be after that. Not too much worse, but a little bit. That's alright. The whole point is we're just slowly advancing and getting places, getting to where we need to be. Also, we can disable this. That's just not doing anything for us. We might as well at least keep some of the stuff. Okay, so that makes the boxes. Next we need to bring in small chests. I mean... What is the harm of building over here? Is there a harm in building over here? I don't think so. Then what I think we'll find, the buffer chests, small buffer chests in particular, they are actually needed. Interesting. Still technically right then. What I'm wondering is whether we do another crow's foot over this way. Build the rest, because we can drag some stuff over there. Okay, well let's move this first off. Put that over here. Mantle this. I think this is a good plan. Poor execution, though. Just connect it all that way. Because we don't need that to be there. Okay, good. Yeah, I think we absolutely connect that. I love the fact that we've actually still connected this because of an accident. Like, that shouldn't be connected, but it just it still is. And I kind of love that. Oh, where are you going? What are you dropping off? And some chests, eh? Well, that's cool. Um, so we're gonna build another crow's foot. Gonna rotate it around, and we're gonna put it there. Imagine this might cause some problems, but I also don't care enough to not cause them. That is incorrect, and you know it. Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay, it just didn't look right. I can take off the mask? That's true, I can. I forget. I get used to the mask. I'm like Bane. I'm like, I've been living in this mask for my entire life. You'll become accustomed to the... I can't remember the Bane line. I also don't care enough. You know the line I'm making, though. Okay, we need to get more train stations. That's fine. It wouldn't be one of these builds if I had everything I needed. I was born with the darks, molded by the darks. You merely got accustomed to it. Thank you. That was the one I was thinking. Ah, and Batman, you're over here, and you're even wearing pants. What are you doing? Your pants is strange. Okay, so this will be required to make some of the hangar stuff. We might also have to change some of the output trains because they might not be required after we finish our dark work. Which is fine, like it's not really a big deal. Science has slowed down. I don't like that. Green science, eh? What's going wrong with green science? First off, where is green science? Up there. How many edgy teen quotes of rogue D&D characters? Like how many have I had? I don't know if I've ever played a rogue. I'm really thinking, I really don't think I ever played a rogue. You ask where's green science, never how's green science. I know how green science is, it's shit. Why is green science? Now we're asking the big questions. Okay, why is green science stopped? Do we like that question? It's lubricant. It's always bloody lubricant. Played a rogue and a paladin. I don't think I played a paladin in quite some time either. Oh, we're miles away from that. Okay. So it's occasionally making lubricant when it feels like it. Been there. Lubricant is over here. And it's making a big fat 0 amount, probably because no graphite. Yeah, it's usually the problem. Why do we have no graphite? Lubricants. Why do we have no graphite? Why do you do this to me? Why do you punish me so, factory? I've done everything for you. I built you from nothing. And this is how you repay me? By doing exactly what I built you to do? How dare you? When is green science? Hello, Warcat. How you doing? Oh, let me guess. We got all our meth sorted out and then... Yep, that was it. We got our meth sorted out. Okay. So the plan is we're going to... Honestly, I'm not even sure anymore what green science is. It was green. You may never know. You may never know. Alright. If hydrogen is greater than, say, 55k, then just please dump it. So that should help to some degree. I hope. I mean, is there value in expanding this? I don't think there's not value in expanding this. I mean, can we expand it very easily without causing problems? Not really. We've designed it very compact, unfortunately. But what if we did this? What if we grabbed this? And just did that. It'd be a crime. Sure, but I mean, since when did I not do crimes? I'm always crimin'. ABC, always be crimin'. Okay. Okay, that's probably good. Wait, it's just methane makes graphite? That's literally all it needs? I honestly thought it was going to be a little more complicated than that, but I really don't remember. Clearly. Why? Why are we doing it like this? Why does this part exist? Not connected to anything. Always be cringe. I'm on it. I do what I can every day to always be cringe, don't worry. Okay, so hopefully this will expand. Only there was way to add commies to your factory. There is, or is that your point? There's totally ways to add commies to your factory. So what you could do is you go into map and you can add a tag, and so I could be like, add tag blah. I can put it there. And if you wanted to be even snazzier about it, the tag could be stuff, yo. And you'd be like, bam. Hope that helps. No, I don't think you're dumb. I think you just didn't know. There's a lot of things that people don't know in Factorio, and I don't think you judge people for that, because it's a complicated game. There's a lot going on. I suppose you've been looking for mods for it and haven't found the damn thing. That's alright. A lot of people, I don't see a lot of people really using it actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Like sure, some people use it, but it's not a common thing. Just to remind yourself. Or if like you've got multiple people working on the factory, I suppose. I don't know, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons why you could do it. Let's do this. Do that, and then do that. And then red wire. There we go. Add to that. If hydrogen is over, say, 30,000, just dump it. I can't say I've ever had that problem. I have that problem daily. Alright, that... I think it was producing more graphite for a moment there, and then it just sort of gave up. And actually... pins need a keybind. I mean... I think Space Exploration had that. Didn't it? Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Space Exploration had something like that. Maybe Space Exploration just had another way of doing the pins. But anyway, oh gosh, I got another train that's out of fuel. Why? Why did you run out? You know, I don't even think it's out of fuel. I think it's just got too much water in it, if I'd take a guess. Let's see if that's possible. Go have a look at that train and then we'll call it for the night. Getting that train might be more difficult than I initially anticipated. Oh, thread the needle on that one. Back to coding issues. Hi! All the batteries are empty. Why? Why do they do that? Oh no. You know what? This is where I'm gonna end. It's trying to recharge boxes of batteries, not individual batteries, and they've got individual batteries on them, so it's not actually recharging anything because it doesn't know to look for it. They've all been doing that, but they've been fine up until now. Anyway, let's save and let's do the ending bit. That can be a problem for the weekend. All right. Cats. Factorio wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here today. Oh, I'm just leaving, sorry. Thank you, everyone, for being here today, including Fraser, who just turned up. If you've enjoyed today and you're not currently following, please do consider giving a follow. I'd really appreciate it. And it'd be the best way for you to come back and witness this madness. If you have really enjoyed today's stream, you can also sub or do all that sort of jazz, but don't feel like you have to. It helps support me, but I love doing this, and, you know, it's entirely up to you. Now, the socials are actually going to be a little out of date today, because recently I've started trying to do the whole Twitter thing and seeing if that can boost numbers or something. So you got youtube.com/SeiferKatt, that's where I post all these videos. You got Discord, that's the link. And you've also got Twitter, which this might be a surprise, but it's just SeiferKatt. Search for SeiferKatt, you'll find me. I'll put that in the socials next time. That'll help. What else is there to say? Yeah, so I stream 4 nights a week. That's Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, with Sunday being my variety night of sort. Which we're going to be playing Frostpunk on Sunday. It's a game that I've played once before. I didn't win, and I'll play it again. And I don't anticipate winning, but at the very least, everyone will die in the cold. So that's nice. I think. I don't really know what nice means anymore. What else is there to say? I've got nothing. I'm done. Thank you everyone for being here, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care.